I'm Ginger, and today I'm going to show you how to make chicken salad. This was one of our favorite recipes, one of the favorite things that people requested when we had our catering business and our take-home meal business. What you need is 3 cups of chicken. So what I do is slow cook it for several hours because I like the chicken to be really tender. You can use canned chicken if you like. You can also just grill it and cube that up, or use a rotisserie chicken, but I generally like to make a lot of chicken at a time and then shred it and have it in the refrigerator or the freezer to use for various recipes. So this is 3 cups of shredded chicken, and then you will need red grapes, seedless grapes. You will need some sweet relish, some mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and almonds. So I've had those toasting in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350, so I'm going to take those out. So they're nicely toasted. You certainly don't want to let those burn. They will lend a very bitter taste to your chicken salad if you let them get too done. But you do want them lightly toasted. So what we do to start off with is take our shredded chicken. So we take our shredded chicken, and we're going to add a cup of mayonnaise to this. Now, I use Duke's mayonnaise because I like the flavor of it, and I live in the South. But if you like any other type of mayonnaise, you can use that as well. And so we're going to do a cup of this. So to save dishes to wash, I'm just going to use my little 4th cup measuring cup, so I don't have to wash a lot of dishes later. That was a big gripe. The people that I worked with in our catering company, they said that I used every dish in the kitchen just to make a peanut butter sandwich, which is probably true. I get pretty messy with things. So we have a cup of mayonnaise. So now we need to add our sweet relish. And you can use dill relish, but I like sweet relish. I like a little bit of sweetness in anything that I make. So you're going to need a full 4th cup of sweet relish. It just depends on the flavor that you want. If you want to just use the dill relish, you can even, if you don't have relish on hand, you can chop up hamburger dill pickles or whatever kind of dill pickles you have. It just adds a little bit different flavor to it. And then we're going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Make sure I have the right measuring spoon. Salt is good, but if you add too much, it can be a little overwhelming. And then we need an 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to use my 4th teaspoon and go halfway on it. Doesn't take a whole lot to season this up. It's very simple. So now we're going to mix this together. I like to put those, you can add this in any order that you want to, the ingredients to the bowl. But I put them in this order so I can get the spices, the salt and pepper mixed in along with the relish and the mayonnaise before I add my other ingredients. And I like this recipe. If you've seen my other blog posts, I do not like onions. And I don't really like celery. This calls for celery. I'm not going to put it today, but you can certainly add that. A lot of chicken salad recipes have green onions in them or chopped white onions in them, sweet onions. And it's all up to your taste. If you want to add it, you can do that. But I do not like to bite into an onion, so we left that out of this recipe. So now this is a 1/2 cup of toasted almonds. And I'll try to get these in the bowl without spilling them everywhere. And they're still warm, so they're going to mix in, kind of going to melt that mayonnaise just a little bit. And so now this calls for a cup of seedless red grapes. And so I have a few of those chopped, but we're going to go ahead and chop the rest now. So you want to have these. You can leave them whole, but they're harder to eat in the salad that way. So, and you can chop them, but they tend to get mushy. So we take a little extra time and have them for our recipe. Not only do they taste really good in this, but they're pretty. So we've added our grapes and we're going to stir those in. The thing with grapes, they just hold up really well for chicken salad. They don't get mushy in the salad. You can use any fruit that you like. Mango and pineapple, strawberry, all those things work really well. Strawberry has a tendency to leak the color onto the surrounding salad, which doesn't bother me, but if you are serving it in a display case, like we did, or if you're serving it at a function that you're taking chicken salad to, that might not be appetizing to some people. And strawberries will get a little bit more mushy in the chicken salad. The mangoes work well. You just have to make sure that you get sort of a sweet mango. Sometimes those are hard to come by. Pineapple, like I said, is a really good flavor in this as well. And you can mix. You can add a cup of mixed fruits if you want to add that to your chicken salad. At this point, you can add celery if you like, or you can add those chopped green onions that everybody seems to love, but I don't. So this is exactly how I would eat this chicken salad. You can make this into a sandwich, of course, but I like to just eat it just like this, all by itself or with a cracker. So I got a little bit of a grape, the chicken salad, and an almond on there. It was really good. You will love this recipe. It's super simple to make. It'll be one of your favorites.